All right, all right. Took me a second to get everything looking right. How's everyone doing? Hope folks are fine. Oh, it's all the way on the wrong screen there. Let me go to the right one. Now it's saying, let's see. Okay, yeah, looks like it's okay. Everything's good. If everything's working properly, we are up here today. Y'all like this? The new hat? Ain't nobody in there. Hope everybody is doing good. Let me share and stuff. Oh, let me get this timer up here. How much time? 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Let's start that timer. Make sure it dings. Welcome, welcome. I'm Ash. This is Ash Rice Slice, and today we are doing our drinking right. And tonight I am on the grind trying to finish up this submission for Terminus 3, and I found a little plot hole in it and everything. And yeah, I never got it to anybody to beta read. So luckily, the anthology creator, he's definitely going to be reading all of them. He'll give us feedback if he thinks that anything needs to be changed. So I'm just going to stick with that. Hey Snowly. Oh, am I low? Let's see. Oh, well, yeah, I did move the keyboard. I mean, not the keyboard, but the mic back. Oh, you're probably hearing all that feedback. Hope is doing better now. Oh yeah, I needed to max it. I remember having to do the max because I have it kind of far to try not to like hit it with the keyboard, which I just definitely did. So it's probably over there, and I am like off center. But yeah, hopefully that's a little bit better. If everything's better, we got like a few more minutes before I start the next sprint. Well, the first sprint of the night. Let me get all of these things change to here. And how do you do the little share? Hey Deja, hope you're having a good night. All right, just got home. Yeah. See, now that's what I'm worried about. Like, for next month, I'm doing the March Madness sprints on Tuesdays and Fridays. And on Friday, I'm not too worried because I work from home on Friday. But on Tuesdays, I'm a little worried if I'm going to make it home because I am going all the way into Atlanta. And I know to get to work, it's going to take me an hour. So getting home for work is probably going to be a beast. But luckily, I get off at 4:30, so I'm hoping that will give me a good time. So like going against all of that traffic is probably going to be wild. But yeah, happy off work right now. Go boxing, don't feel like it at all, just need to rest. Oh yeah, I used to do boxing all the time myself. Once my back injury came in, I didn't do it very much, but I am willing to get back into it. I hope you feel like it later. I know Z does. Ooh, look at me. I know Z does boxing on the Wii, and that's it gets progressively harder because it's like a fitness option. So it gets progressively harder for him. Oh, boxing styles in it. Well, you do the well, you do the workout boxing. I used to do actually go see an instructor and everything for boxing. Ooh, years ago. And I kept up my practice for a bit. I still have my gloves and everything. Like I was in it. My wraps, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Switch Fitness Boxing. Yeah. So once they start adding in like the squats and stuff, it gets bananas. So let me go to. I should have went to plan. We don't have much. We got a little bit more time left. So yeah, just get everything up on the screen. It should start doing the chat. I should have brought it up sooner so I can be on the screen. But yes, so I have a bunch of fixing to do. One plot hole that I need to fix in this short story. Like, how do you do it in 5,000 words? But well, it's like 4,449, so it's not even that bad. So I can add words. It's not a problem. Knee still sore. Yep. Other instructor sometimes is intense, but other days it's still a workout, but not as intense. Yeah, like it's good to have an instructor because they know how to like go back and forth. So that's a great option. And let me put the timer. So, but yes, tonight is see how cold it is. Ooh, it's gonna be great. Busting open a new buttercream. It's great because I'm the only one that drinks. Pretty much in the house. So I don't have to get much. Just stick to my favorites. And then that's it. Uh-oh. I had to have a towel down and everything. Alright, so we're going to be going ahead and moving into the writing. Let's go ahead and get it started. I hope that thing isn't too loud. Let me turn on the thing. So transition. Happy sprinting. Favorite because I need coach to encourage me. Absolutely. Absolutely. I understand. So hold on just a sec. Let's get the tunes going and happy writing. All right. How did you do? How did you do? Let's go to break. How did you do? I got 2 pages of editing kind of sort of done. Reworded a couple sentences. So that was a good one. That was a good one. And yeah. I'm okay. Like I said, I always get myself in these little crux. Like I'll over plan, and then that means I'm writing too much because I have so much I want to explain. I'm still not the greatest at reducing my words. So now I'm trying to really restrict it because I was definitely over the mark a few days ago, and then I reduced it greatly. I removed a couple scenes, combined some stuff. Oh yeah, this was last Thursday. I started really trying to tighten it up. So I have some leeway still, but then I've created a bit of a plot hole because I had to change something because it was going to be too much to explain. So, yeah. Fighting with that. Apparently, you can just drag over EPUB files. Yeah. Oh, like with the Kindle, normally I will get, if is it EPUB? Or it could be Mobi. But if I'm like doing the Kindle stuff and I'm trying to send stuff over, I will put it on, I'll send it as an email to the Kindle email. So like, you can go to your Kindle, like in Amazon, you can go to, there's a way you can look at your email. I can't remember what screen it is. But yeah, you definitely can go and look in at the email, and then you can send it from your Gmail. You don't have to send it from like any special email or anything, but you just drag it over. But you just do one file at a time. I don't know if it works if you do more than one file, but I've definitely ran into trouble once I got the newer one. So maybe you can do more than one. Nothing done. Ended up talking to understandable. You just got in from work, so I hope you you gotta make an appearance with all the fams. Understandable. Had to use send a Kindle on the Amazon site. Oh yeah, okay. So that's what I was talking about. Started reading Romancing the Beat. Didn't realize how short it was. Yes, it is a very short book. I definitely have used it for a couple notes here and there. I like how she has them separated, like in how, what are her titles? Like it's been a while since I read that one. Romancing the Beat, she kind of like, I know she says meet cute in it. Enticement, stuff like, whatever, like how she sectioned off the acts. I like that. So I have those in my notes when I'm working on romance elements in my story. Like I definitely did use it when I was in my planning stage of Spell of the Bayou years ago. Then I finally like started really fixing it, and then I had to go back to, well, really and truly I just went back to the beat sheet and the scene list and stuff from my snowflake of the story in order to fix, because I was like, the middle is just so saggy, like it was not very, very much fun. So I figured, why not, I need to do that. But yep, understand completely. It is a very short book. A lot of the how to write, and it's like particularly the genre, like a lot of the newer stuff within the past few years have been pretty short. I would have to look at, writing romance stuff, for dummies and stuff like that to get like longer stuff. I did talk about in a recent video from last week about elements of romance, and she just kind of, what's her name? Priscilla Regis? Or yes, basically I talked about elements of romance, and in the elements of romance it was like she has but it's a textbook read, so it's longer, but it's like a little harder to get through because I feel like I'm reading a textbook in some areas, a lot of areas. Can't lie, it's a lot, but I mean, it's good information, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I have mixed thoughts on it so far. Sometimes with the plot structure books, I can definitely see how books fit into that, but it starts to feel formulaic, like everything. Absolutely, take what you need, because there's nothing you can do. You can't use all of it. This year I have been working on rereading craft books, and rereading some craft books and reading more craft books that are, some of the newer ones. Like How We Do It is a good one. That was, it's like essays from authors and how they, my absolute favorite so far has been like dialogue and the character stuff, which is like at the beginning of the book. But everything else is not bad. I'm not sitting here saying anything bad, but I definitely want to do a review. Hey, JP. So yes, I definitely want to do some reviews on some craft books, and that's going to be, I'm probably going to work on that for March. So yeah, definitely. It does get pretty formulaic. Just like I think it was on one, what was I read? probably in December. I think her name is Hope Ford, and I think she was doing like more clean romances and stuff. And so she had that. She had that one, and that one's pretty short too. I think it was Hope Ford. I think she has a little short book. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would love to. I can't wait to do it because I've definitely taken some notes from how we do it, and reread the Snowflake Method and then the Dynamic Scene Writing by the same author. I think it's Randy and Ingermanson. So, creating the dynamic scene, I think the title is. But either way, so yeah, he has that one. I really like that one when he was talking about scenes, but it definitely had some repetitive things in it. Like everybody kind of knows how to build scenes, but some of his explanations were pretty good. Like the way that he talked about, the action reactions, obviously goal, motivation, conflict. Oh, that's one that is on my list to finish, because I definitely only read about half of that one. So yeah, so I got a lot of them that I need to do. I probably need to try to set them. I've read 3 since, how we do it. Finish that in January. Yeah, by the end of January. No, beginning of February. Let me stop lying. Then the Snowflake Method and the dynamic scenes, and yeah, that's it. Those are the 3 so far. So I need to get a little further in here because I wanted to do one a month, but I think the dynamic scene one is kind of short. that one is kind of short too. Just not to say it wasn't any good gems in there, but it definitely was. Oh no, the Hope Forward one. I think it was a Hope Forward one. I think that did that one at the beginning of January. So that's probably why I can't remember what it was I was reading on. But yes, how you doing, JP? I hope you've been grinding on Gauntlet, because I haven't. I have not been grinding. I was just so upset with all that work we were doing, and we still couldn't beat the final stage. You want to try Snowflake Method? Well, I mean, just like you said, you take the pieces that you can. The Snowflake Method works for me because it's a lot of back and forth. Like, and I don't do, what step I don't do? It's what, nine steps? One of them, the last one's obviously writing the book. It's something. But basically, I don't remember what the steps are. So you got your character, you got your, like you're figuring out your genre. I have a lot of trouble with that. Like figuring out like your audience. And it's like, other than, audience, women my age, or black women my age, that's like as far as I'm going. But, why would they like it? Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble trying to explain exactly what they would like, other than like, okay, there's a romance. I don't want to like do the trope thing, but I know that's like big in how you market your stuff. So I need to do better in that area. And it can't be that really and truly. It's got to be something else. I cannot remember. But I reread it and I was like, eh. And he definitely has a note in there like, take what you can. If you don't want to do this step, don't worry about it. Do the other steps. Pick and choose, like you said. I definitely had to reread some stuff to like, how do I fix this? I'm in this block. It's real saggy. So I definitely did have to do that. But yep. Keys. Transition. All right. So we're going to go back to a writing sprint. Good luck. All right. How did we do? How did we do? We got some more editing done on my side. That's mainly what I'm doing. So sorry, it's not all the key pressing, the fun. That's what y'all come here for, is to see the key pressing. It's mostly copying and pasting, pulling stuff out, trying to clean up this story, because like I said, I had to fix some stuff. Yeah, it's getting real loud out there. They're still working on the roof. They've been working on the roof since. Oh, it's a butter pecan moonshine for the night. Yep, it was like ice cold. It's so cold. It's still like stuff is hanging. Look at the ice. Look at the ice. Look at the ice. It's like it's freezing. It's stuck to the. Yep. Awesome. So far it's been one shot. Might as well do another. I am going to do another. It was the plan. It's always the plan is to do another. I think it was one shot, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, when it's real cold, it's like a slurry. And I don't want to do too much anyway. I might slow it down a little bit. Well, there was only one and we did two. We normally do 4 sprints. So I don't want to do too much, because I am like trying to finalize and stuff. Because after this, usually I go take a shower and go to bed. But tonight, I would like, if I can finish this, maybe I'll probably have to stay on it for about another hour after the stream. But if I can finish it, I can then go take my shower and cozy up to play some Final Fantasy VII. Like, yeah, that came out today. So it took a disc, one disc for the data to get installed on the PlayStation. Like, how big? And I know they said 2 discs, so I thought it was gonna be 2 discs, like 2 discs of game. And no, one is an install disc, and you take that out and put in the actual disc, like the data disc and play disc. So that's what you're getting. So I was like, why y'all over here making it sound like we about to go back in the days of this game is too big for one disc? Like, I guess it is. It just feels, I guess the second disc, the actual game disc, is just too big for them to put the install data. Which is something like I hate that they do. Like, you have to download the game even though you have the disc. The disc is here. Play it off the disc. So is it really that the PlayStation cannot? It's like really just online pretty much. You have to install everything. Yes, you have to install everything. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I guess because I got it digital. No, I didn't. No, I didn't get digital. We got the physical. And I don't remember having to do, unless you did it. Now, I have an IT guy. So I don't, maybe he put it on there and I didn't know, but I was the one who picked up the game this time and had to get it started, which took a while because I had to get rid of data. It was crazy. Anyway, I opened a document and typed a sentence. Okay. Hey, progress. My brain is struggling tonight, but I'm happy I made myself sit here and open the document after not doing that all month. Hey, success. I understand, like, I have all these big plans and stuff, and then I have to, like, switch it all up all the time because of my tendency to, like, focus on other projects. Like these hats and stuff, I'm working on the pattern, which I'm almost done. I'm working on the pattern. I've already made like the base of the pattern because that's something, writing it out. Oh, I can show y'all. I have all my my swatches and stuff. So my swatches, this was the one that I made to make sure I was getting like the correct measurements and stuff. Because this one I did stop it at the top. So yeah. So sometimes I get sidetracked and I have to like really plan it. But the next one's going to be another red one with the sparkles. So, but yeah, so that's kind of stuff that I've been working on too. So I be messing up. So I have to do right. Yes, install this and gain this as well. Okay, so never mind. So I was corrected. I stand corrected. I still don't like the option of like the idea that you have to get a whole nother disc to install. Why? Why can't we just have the game on there? Like this installing thing, y'all made it harder for playing the game. Because if I just pop out a PlayStation, pop in Final Fantasy VII, the first disc, it's gonna just play the game. It's not gonna install the game. It's gonna play it. You're gonna play the game and you're gonna save it. You're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna get to like a heartbreaking part of the story or a big part of the story, and you're gonna put in disc 2 and then disc 3. You know, like it's gonna do that. So why, now that we have such better systems, we're over here putting in multiple discs? It is not multiple discs of game. It's a data disc to install and then the game. It's not like you're updating the system to be able to handle anything. Y'all don't do that. I don't know. I could. It don't matter. I'm gonna play it. I gotta talk mess all night long. I'm gonna play it, and I'm sure they're gonna release another something in between because it's gonna take them, years for us to get the next story. Then, the third part of the story, like great, you decided that instead of having 3 discs for the game, you have 3 whole games, 3 incomplete story games. Like it's gonna be complete in some areas. We're in Act 2. There you go. We're in Act 2, and we don't even know. It's the way, man. I hate it. I hate it so much. We were gonna be like, nah, we ain't gonna get it. We ain't gonna worry about it. And we saw how pretty the game was. We were like, you know what? I said no. It was Z who broke first. I'm not even gonna say Snowly. You broke first. I'm gonna say that. And then I was like, well, do it. And then as soon as you get it, I was the first one to play. I was like, no, wait, honey. You broke. I did not. I get to review this game first. So, yeah. Metal Gear Solid was one of those games. Oh, part 4. I don't think I played part 4. I think I played 1. No. Did I play 1? 2? Whichever one it was, where you had to fight the dude that you had to put the controller into the other slot. Whichever one that was the first one I played. And I was like, this is wild. I like this. And like you decided to play around with the system, push it to the limit a little bit by like utilizing the options that you had available on the system. That was pretty cool. So I don't know which one that one was, but I liked it. Hated it at the time, but later on, as you learn what you had to do with systems, the wildness of the story, looking back on it, it was like, oh yeah, that was actually a pretty good thing. At the time, no. I hated it. I said I was going to slow down a little bit. I'm over here still sipping. Okay, so I played 1. That's the one I played. I played 1 and 2. I don't think I did any more after 2. I don't think I did. Shoot, I don't know. Did I even finish 2? I definitely have watched through the stories. Like watch videos on them and stuff for the newer ones and stuff. Definitely watched through them. Worst on Metal Gear Solid 1 remake on GameCube because it had 4 controls. No, PlayStation didn't it have 4? Didn't the original PlayStation have 4 slots? Maybe I lucked out at the time and only had to put in the second, or I don't recall because he was telling you to turn off the game. I was in there like, wait a minute. Can't believe this. This is foolishness. This is some BS. Oh, get back to that writing. Nope. Unless you had a multi-tap. Oh, okay. We probably did have a multi-tap, but there would have been no reason to use it during the time that, you're playing Metal Gear Solid. We probably didn't need it. All right, so we got another sprint. Let us do this. Happy writing. Happy doing. Happy reading. Whatever you're doing. All right, how did you do? How'd you do? Got some more editing. I might be able to finish this. One more sprint, but no guarantees. No guarantees. I really hope. I hope they're gonna be okay. And what up, media? Editing, good. Still getting stuff out of there. Like I said, I had to take out. I always have to do that. I do overabundance of characters, and I know like normally you would try to like add a character as needed, but I planned out all the characters and the roles before, like a planner, and so probably need to like be a little bit I guess review, like I review the scenes and everything, like to make sure if I'm gonna keep them and stuff. But then later on, I found out like, nope, I'm not keeping them. But that's because I have way more scenes that I'm wanting to have in the story, and then I have to like remove, because then it's like, I guess once I write it, I can finally see that okay, this don't make no sense, or at least this too much. Like we could get this done in like a couple sentences, not 6 paragraphs, you know? So like not a whole chapter. Chapter doing this. So yeah, so that's, I always have this issue every time. It doesn't matter. I still haven't found the workaround. So I guess I haven't found that tip or trick or whatever that will be like I can finally like really plan out my story and it's not like over planning. In some areas, like the beginning and the end, I definitely am pretty all right with. I can get this. Well, starting the story, not so much. I have to actually start it, and then a little bit after the start, after the point of no return, like they make the decision to go on this adventure, this journey, whatever they're doing. Once they make that point, I can make it to there. No, really, no. It's just like I have a problem with where to start. So that's more of mainly the beginning part, like the before the world gets changed for them kind of situation, like a regular day in life. I always feel like it's just so boring. I was like, it's not. You're supposed to like usually start in action. I'm all over the place, and I'm also tipsy, so it's probably slowing me down. That's why I said I was like I need to slow down. I want to finish this because I want to play Final Fantasy. And I still want to turn in a submission for the anthology. I'm hoping it's not it's not gonna be too bad, but yeah, trying to finish it. I might have to just say I'll play Final Fantasy tomorrow, because definitely before I started in here, it was still installing, or I finished the data disk, and it was the other disk that was getting in there. Terminus 3. It is by Milton Davis. And I was in Terminus 2 and Cyberfunk. I've been in 2 anthologies so far. under MV Media. MV Media. Yeah. So I'll put it in the comments. MV Media. Terminators 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Milton Davis. He is. I mean, I need to talk to him. Maybe I need to like just have a candid conversation with him. He's definitely. I've definitely talked to him about working on the novel and everything, because I definitely, when I was working on the submission for, I think it was Space Funk, it wound up being way longer. Like it was a 10,000 word submission option available for him, and I was just having so much fun that I wound up writing like 46,000 words. And it's like, I really need to cut this down, but I was having a lot of fun with it, thinking, you know, it could be part of the novel. Then I was supposed to submit it to him so he could take a look at it, because it was deadline time, and did not submit it because it's still not done. But I wanted to focus on the one that was the most done, which was Spell the Bayou. So that's why I'm like, I'll do that hopefully right after this. I want to be done with this one. It was supposed to be done and getting in the beta reading and all that good stuff, and being published in April. So I've extended it out to October, but I want to be done with it and just doing the editing by April. So then, like, well, done with my edits anyway, and then getting it to the editor, which I should have money by then, because I got another job. Getting another job. Gosh, I'll be trying to get away from day jobs, but we need insurance and money. So unless people would buy these doggone hats I'll be up here playing around with, at least it'll be something like having the pattern up there on the craft side. It'll be something, you know, that people can get and do themselves, and they won't have to be upset with how much I charge for the hats. Which not everybody's like that, because some people, they kind of know, because it takes you hours. But others be like, you talk too much. Like, I want to get a living wage per hour. What I'm doing, gosh darn it. Do you want this cute hat or not? It's done, ready for me. All right, see, now, like, I gotta get it. I gotta get this done. I need to finish this story. Like, I am messing around. And the one thing that I have been told in some of my like reviews, like I submitted to magazines and stuff before, and they said like my flashbacks are too big. And I'm like, well, the flashback, I've definitely done it in two other stories where I had short stories where I had to have a flashback because I was trying to do that thing where you kind of start in the action. And so in this one, it's not as much of action. It's pretty much, you know, people talking mess. It has to be based in Atlanta for these stories. And thank you. I'm trying my best. We're trying to get this done. So luckily with the job, at least on Wednesday through Friday, I work from home normally. So there's going to be some dates, obviously, like, you know, graduation and stuff, because it's at a college. I'm going to have to like, you know, be present on those days. But other than that, I'll be working from home, so then it's not as much of a gear change from working to being able to get into my writing. So like I was saying that earlier about my schedule, like on Tuesday, that's the one I'm kind of concerned about, because I agreed I want to do Tuesday, start at 6 again for my writing for the March Madness, but traffic. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad. Luckily, I get off at 4:30. So as long as I jet out the door, because I definitely, when I was working in, a city over, if I left work at 4:30, I made it home by 5. But if I left at 4:35, I made it home and it was almost 6 o'clock. Like, it's such an issue. And now that I'm going to be even further out, because now this is, you know, quite a distance. You know, it's going to be even further. Then I have to deal with that. It's going to be, I'm sure it's going to take some getting used to. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. If there's any issues, I'll definitely make sure I update everything. But I should be okay. That's the only day that I'm kind of worried about. I'm sure they don't need me to be staying overtime, nothing. And it's hourly, so that's another thing too. It's not even salary, so that's great. I thought I was gonna like being off a salary, and now that I've worked hourly, I'm like, oh, okay, I see this, because I can be like, no, you ain't gonna pay me for this, because if you don't want to give me overtime, then I don't have to be here. if you pay me overtime, I'll stay. But salary, no. No, that's them taking advantage of you. But yeah, I don't know. Today, I guess, was I talking much? Oh no. Okay, so the first sprint was a little longer because I forgot to turn on the timer. So that's what happened. The second sprint. The second sprint was a little bit longer because I forgot to turn on the timer. So, but yes, it got a little hot in here. I had to turn it off. We got the heat has been amped up in here. So I was like, okay, let me take off my jacket. But yes, so we are pretty much at the end because it's almost 8:00 and I do these for 2 hours. So it was a little different today because I forgot to turn on the timer. So I just turned on the timer at 25 minutes anyway. So it must have been pretty up there because I definitely started on time. Started everything on time. Or maybe I was talking too much about Final Fantasy. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and keep on working. But I just can't stay live because I don't want to be, on when normally, we got other people in the house, got other things to take care of, so they have to be able to get into this room. But no, you're very welcome. I'm glad to host all the time and hopefully see you more than once a week next week. And I hope you enjoy your dinner. Oh, and watch Love's. Look now, I used to be all up in there. Now I kind of like just wait until it's been out for a bit and watch the summaries from folks like Kenny JD. I like her summaries of what's going on, and then every now and then I might just go pop into a couple of episodes. So, but this time it's real messy. So, well, it's real messy outside of the show. So, I don't know. I hope it's good. I might go ahead and watch it a little bit. But yeah, I'll go ahead and let y'all go. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Ash Rice Lance. Bye.